love it if there were more big shoes available. I've got size 11 feet, and there's one store that sells them, and they're really expensive. I think it's catching on now because everywhere else in the world seems to sell them. So if they could hurry that up, that'd be great.
So where do you find them?
Tall Girl and Aldo just started carrying size 11.
I think it would be rad to have something like a big kind of zone where lots of little independents can get together and kind of shop, and I guess like kind of like a mall for a lack of a better example. There's cool markets around the world, like Brixton markets in the UK and Boxmart and also in the UK, and there's a lot of cool things happening as far as culture in other places, and I think something like that could easily come to Vancouver.
Wow, that's a tough one. I think if we had more of a European influence that we could draw on, I'd really love that. So it's about the contradictions for me, and I think that's what we're missing is there's the historical versus the contemporary, and it's either one or the other right now.
Actually, I wouldn't change that much. I think it's fine. I love the idea that little people are starting out. I like the idea that people are trying things. I like that independents are taking risks. And I like the idea that they're pulling in local merchandise that is being made in the area and giving people a chance to express themselves through their hands and through their talents. I think that's cool. I think in Vancouver, actually, that sentiment is probably pretty strong, stronger than a lot of places. Yeah.
I mainly shop downtown, so Robson Street and Granville is kind of where I'm at. So those are open air, and open air in Vancouver kind of sucks for half of the year. I wish there was more kind of like covered areas or whatever.
Well, for me, I seem to have to go outside of Vancouver to buy my clothes for the most part. I think ever since Komakino left, there hasn't been a real edgy shop. I like to wear a lot of black and kind of unusual stuff, although you wouldn't know by today.
I guess it would be like secondhand. I wish there was more variety and more shopping for certain types of things secondhand. So like more vintage jewelry and more, but we're just such a young place. We don't have a lot of old things, so.